For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 27 of the Newcastle United Career Mode series here on FIFA 16. There are 5 games to go in the Championship season. The lead at the top of the league is 5 points. Aston Villa have closed it episode after episode. They are getting closer and closer and closer. We face them on the final day. However, if we're able to get maximum points today, we may be able to avoid actually having to play them in a straight title fight game on the last day, which is weirdly on my birthday as well. Can you imagine if it goes down to the final day and we have to play Villa on my birthday for the Championship title? That would be incredible, but I'd rather avoid it if possible. The stress would be too much. We got Nottingham Forest away, followed by Ipswich at home and Barnsley at home, a side that we already this season have beaten by 3-0. So we'll hope to get some good points. Aston Villa are on a huge win streak, a massive win streak, and they've been winning the games by like 3-0, 4-1. So they're really gonna take the title down to the wire if we don't start picking up maximum points from as many games as possible, and there are only 5 games left to do so. So drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you see the rest of this Championship season, and of course are here available to help me out with regards starting our Barclays Premier League journey in the next season, because of course in the last episode we have guaranteed our promotion to the Premier League. We're now fighting in a straight fight for the title alone. I'll have a look at the actually with regards to the youth scouts etc. I'll go through those in the season roundup, which will be the episode after next, so you will get to see those, don't worry. But for now, let's concentrate on the task at hand, which is getting 3 points against Nottingham Forest. This is the lineup I'm going to go with for the game against Forest. It's as you might expect, although I've brought in Kovalenko at centre mid for Henri Saivet. There was one thing actually I wanted to mention in the intro that I forgot to. Obviously, in real life, Newcastle have just bought Mo Diarmi and Kieran Clark from Aston Villa. I won't be signing those guys in this series, like I previously said, with regards in real sales. We will match them, but with regards in real life incomings to Newcastle United, I won't be following all of those transfers and matching them in this series, because I'd like to build my own Newcastle side with regards players that we bring into the club. That said, Florian Thauvin has gone on loan to Marseille for a year, but technically he's still a Newcastle United player, so I'm not sure whether I'll actually sell Thauvin or not, because theoretically, if he's out on loan in real life now at Marseille for a year and Newcastle get promoted, which is the season that we're in now, when he comes back to Newcastle, they'll be in the Premier League, which is what will be the situation in the season we're about to head into. So I think I'm going to hold on to Thauvin, but just to let you know, because I saw it in the comment section of yesterday's video, I won't be signing Mo Diarmi, I won't be signing Kieran Clark, I won't be signing any more players that Newcastle sign in real life unless they're a player that I would genuinely be interested in bringing into the club. That's why we brought in players like Kovalenko and Fry and Dendoncker, etc. Because we wanted to add our own flavour to the squad that we had here already, rather than just completely copying what's going on with Newcastle in real life. Just wanted to cover that. Now you know. Eric Lehigh. Out to Burke. Tackled by Rico Henry, though. We'll play it down the line to Kieran Fry. Turning inside the defender. That is very well done. Can we do the same to Kelvin Wilson? He's not even closing me down. Now we'll do the same to Kelvin Wilson. That's a penalty. A clear-cut penalty. I was about to take the shot. It should only be a yellow card for Kelvin Wilson. Wait and see what the referee does here. It's a yellow, yes. Okay, good. That is the right decision. There were a number of other defenders there. It was a clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity, I think, but you can see, even in that shot, there's still another defender in front that could potentially have gotten a block on. Kieran Fry won the penalty, so I'll let him take it. Although I'm tempted to let Iosi Perez take it for the Golden Boot reward, but I think Ross McCormack's going to win that regardless, and Fry misses the penalty. So maybe I should have let Iosi Perez take it. A penalty in the opening 10 minutes, a penalty missed in the opening 10 minutes. Lovely tackle by Jules Okore. Rico Henry will intercept. Get it forward to Kovalenko. Musa. I couldn't quite get it out my feet in time. Kovalenko might recover though. Has done. Chris Cohen falls over. Musa Sissoko could go for the long shot. decided against it, and maybe that was the wrong decision, although Tovan could get it back to him. That's Ozzy Perez, in fact. Perez gets the turn in. Eventually, he's 3 bodies in front of him, but he smacked it off the underside of the bar. We take a 1-0 lead. He didn't get to take the penalty, but he still scored the first goal of the game, Ozzy Perez. We had a shot in a previous episode that came down off the bar that was so ridiculously close to going in, but didn't. And Ozzy Perez, oh, it's just over the line. Just over the line. Really, really pleased with that. Great finish. Thank the Lord for goal line technology. 1-0 Newcastle. Colback through to Kovalenko. Thought about having a long shot, but his touch wasn't quite good enough. Perez, though, will look for Tovan. Tovan will have the shot. It might reach Musa. Oh, how's that not gone in? It hit the bar and the post on the far side. I'm not too sure how we're not 2-0 up there. There's a great ball across from Florian Tovan, although I will be honest, it was a shot. Ended up at Musa Sissoko's feet, and somehow that hasn't ended up in the back of the net. Oh, absolutely ridiculous shot from Musa Sissoko, but and I just can't get the ball under control. 2 men on the floor for me. Oh, we should be 2-0 up here, whether it be from that Sissoko shot or the penalty earlier on, but it looks like we're going to be going in at the break with just a 1-goal lead. And our 1-goal leads recently have been susceptible to being equalised against. Taking Florian Tovan off and Viktor Kovalenko for Matt Ritchie and Henri Saive. I've just had it said to me on Twitter that, I just previously mentioned Tovan, that yes, he's going on loan to Marseille for a year, but apparently Marseille have a mandatory obligation to purchase Tovan at the end of that loan spell. So, between me mentioning that at the beginning of the video and you seeing this particular highlight, you've probably already said in the comment section, Ches, actually, Tovan's going to Marseille permanently at the end of the year. So, I think I'm probably going to end up selling Florian Tovan then in this series, and we'll look for a new right-sided midfielder next season. I will try and confirm either via Twitter or via an official source through the next couple of days what the situation and the details are with that Tovan deal. I thought it was just a loan deal, but it appears that it's a loan with a mandatory obligation to purchase at the end of the season. So we'll then obviously take that into effect in this series if that is the case. But like I say, I'll try and confirm between now and the at some point in the BPL season's transfer window, and we'll make that move happen if that is the case. But we come close to another goal there. I'm still desperate to get a second because the way we've been playing recently, I just don't fancy myself with a 1-0 lead. We've not been strong enough. I need a 2-goal advantage, but there are only 20 minutes left. Forest haven't really caused me too many problems, but I've said that before in games and ended up conceding an equaliser. So fingers crossed we can hold out. Punt that over there. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-0 win away from home against Nottingham Forest. I mentioned I wasn't really too comfortable with a 1-0 scoreline, and I wasn't too comfortable in those final 5 minutes or so, but we were able to hold out. A vital 3 points, depending on what Aston Villa's result was. Aston Villa lost 2-1 to Queen's Park Rangers. Huge, massive result for the title fight. Huge result for the title fight. 4 games to go, 12 points available, the gap is 8 points. Perez intercepts Christophe Berra's attempted clearance, and Sissoko's in here. I see Dendonka making moves, but I don't feel like I can get it to him in a position that will lead him to a goal-scoring opportunity. He's been able to return it to Musa Sissoko as a goal-scoring opportunity. That, unfortunately, doesn't lead to a goal. Corner comes in, though, and this might lead to a goal. No. Nice tackle by Chancel Mbemba. Get it to Ayoze. Help it on its way to Kovalenko. Fry is making the run, and it's played in probably the only place that it could have been played for it to actually reach him, which is good. Musa Sissoko will let this run, which is a good idea too. Kovalenko try and get past the defender. Luke Hyam defends that very well indeed. Here come Ipswich on the counter-attack. Freddie Sears out wide to Omar Ali. Coming down the right-hand side. He's got support, but he's given it away. Ball just kind of changing hands so far in this game, and no real chances created. Ozzy Perez will play it down the line. Florian Tovan will get there first. Turn inside, look to find a teammate. Musa will get there. Sissoko, 1-0 Newcastle. I thought the pass from Tovan wasn't quite good enough to find Musa Sissoko, and I thought I'd overdone it. Fortunately, though, he just gives the defender a little bump as he comes in. Defender goes to ground, and he just squeezes in to get there ahead of him, and a really powerful left-footed shot. Musa Sissoko has been such a good goal threat for us this season, and he's done it again. 1-0 Newcastle. Back in. Kovalenko, it's probably a foul, but they'll take the advantage. Knudsen into Teddy Bishop. It's a good turn from Teddy. He has the shot. It needed saving from Tim Krul. Very good strike from Teddy Bishop. Corner to come for Ipswich Town. Ryan Fraser to take. He's just going to loft it in, and that should be keeper's ball. He's had to punch it, though, because there are a couple of defenders in between him and the ball. Couldn't have caught it cleanly. Another corner to come in from Fraser. What's he going to do with this one? Are Ipswich going to get themselves an equaliser before half-time? This one, though. Oh, no, Tim! And Bemba clears off the line. Huge. Tim Krul makes a mistake this time around, and the resulting header was going over the top of him as well. And thankfully, Chancel Mbemba is in the right place at the right time to stop them from pulling one back. I thought for certain we'd conceded there as it went over the top of Tim Krul, but out of nowhere arrives Chancel Mbemba, and we may, if Perez can bring this down, actually stand a chance of extending the lead at the other end. Ozzy Perez trying desperately to get past the defender, which he's not been able to do, but we will find Haidara. Let it run, get it to Kerim Fry, drop the shoulder, turn, get it to Kovalenko, poor pass. Nice ball down the line. Morali is in behind. Oh, that's perfectly weighted cross as well, and I don't know what Tim Krul's doing, but Daryl Murphy makes it 1-1. He's just done that again. The goalkeepers this year, or at least this season in this save, just seem to just flop underneath those sort of headers. They're straight at them, and they just do that animation, and it just goes there. Just pointless. Absolutely pointless. 1-1. Good header, Daryl Murphy. Dendonka. Awkward pass, but somehow Dwight Gale brings it down. Musa Sissoko could look for Dwight again. Oh, it's perfectly weighted. Dwight Gale for the winner. Very well blocked. Very, very well blocked. Crucial interception. Chambers into Teddy Bishop. Back to Luke Chambers. Ipswich seemingly quite happy with the draw, just passing it around at the back now. It's a 1-1 draw at St James's Park. Those travelling Ipswich fans have something to go home with. I'm not sure what that does for the league title. It all depends on what happened with Aston Villa this week. They drew as well. They drew as well. Which means... Oh, not only does it mean we've hit 100 points for the season, it also means with 3 games to go, the title is just potentially 1 game away. There are 9 points available and the gap is 8 points. We have... Who do we have next? I'm not sure who we have next. That's not what I wanted to do. Who do we have next? I'm sorely tempted to be an absolute arse. Cut the episode there because it was either going to be 3 games today and 2 tomorrow. I'm sorely tempted to leave it on a cliffhanger and have two games today and 3 tomorrow. I'm going to. You're going to hate me for it, but I'm going to. 2 games today, and the title race will be determined in tomorrow's episode. We've breached 100 points at the top of the championship table, and with 3 games tomorrow, we will find out whether we win the championship title early or whether it goes down to the final day against Aston Villa. I do this on stream whenever I play FIFA as well, and everybody hates me for it in the comments, in the chat over there, and I'm going to do it to you guys as well. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on tomorrow's title finale episode. Oh, we got 100 points as well. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, ever, on a game of FIFA, ever. First time ever. You're going to hate me so much. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.